Whatever. Okay. I know exactly where we're supposed to go, though, now. Uh-oh. I had to mute that, and... there we go. But first, I want to check out the bazaar. Because I want to see if I can upgrade some stuff. Nope, I don't have bird feathers. But I can upgrade my quiver. Yeah. All done. There you go. Thank you. Can't upgrade the bow. Can't upgrade that. Okay. I need more hornet larva for that stuff. Right, okay. We need to go to the forest area because reasons. No, okay, so we need to get to the forest area because that's where the Door of Time is. Now that we actually have the full Master Sword, we need to do that because we can activate the Door of Time. Or the Gate of Time, excuse me. Door of Time is the Temple of Time. This is where we need to go. Yes, ma'am. Right. Go behind the temple, yes. Oh no, I went to the wrong spot. I think. Is it up here that I need to go? Yeah. Right? Oh, I need to be over there. Of course, I'm probably gonna have to fight that asshole again. unlikely. There we go. You know what? Before we go... Actually, before we do that, I want to see... Can I do that boss rush yet? I don't remember if I can. We'll do that later. Ah, your sword! There can be no doubt. The sacred flames have purified this blade. Well done, Slice. That sword holds tremendous power. That power is a sacred force. It is a divine power left to us by the gods of old. The same power that is spoken of in the Ballad of the Goddess. To look upon you is to see that same great power, now flowing through you and the sword you carry. Come, Slice. You must now open the Gate of Time. Now that the sacred force dwells within your blade, strike the Gate of Time with a skyward strike, and it will surely awaken. Climb upon the pedestal and show the gate your sword's power. We'll do that. Whoa. Oh. I fear the seal has given way once again. That terrible beast is awakening even as we speak. It is likely that the monster reacted to the sacred power given off by your sword. I wish it had not happened, but there was no other way to open the gate. So it goes. Slice, you must imprison the beast once again. Alright, bring it on. This is what I've been waiting for. It's time to break out my new toy. Trust me, that flabby bag of teeth doesn't stand a chance. Well, what are you waiting for? Or what are we waiting for? I'm heading out there. And so begins Gruesonator's redemption arc. Actually, his redemption arc when he was when he realized that he wasn't the hero. Try not to drool on your shirt as you stare at this amazing super weapon I've been working on. I call it the Gruesonator. Leaves you speechless, doesn't it? That's only natural. You wouldn't believe how much time I put into building this beauty. Here, check it out. First, I got all the fences cluttering the area out of the way. Then I laid down rails for her to run on. All by myself, of course. I don't know what came over me. I had no clue I had the talent to make something like this, you know? Anyhow, you just tell me where you want me to place my shots, and I'll put a hurting on that ugly monster. I don't care how beefy you are. You're bound to stumble for a few moments after taking one of my big bombs to the body. Hang on, though. That monster showed up a smidge sooner than I was expecting. There are a few final adjustments I gotta make before she can move on the rails I've put down. I'll call out to you when she's ready for action. Till then, do whatever you can to hold off that beast. You got it, dude. Here we go. Look at that. Seems like our ugly friend grew itself a pair of hands. Great timing. I hope it knows how to catch because my machine has a mean right arm. When she's all loaded up, I'll let you know. Until then, do what you need to do to stop it. Oh, right, it starts climbing. Hey Slice, the machine's all loaded and ready to smash. If that flabby sack of teeth tries to climb the wall, I can blast it off from here with a bomb. When you want some backup from me, just send me the signal with X. Alright, it's time for Grues to explode into action. Adjust the machine's position with L. Okay. Ha! She packs a mean punch, doesn't she? I tell you, I was in love the first time I pulled this lever. I'll start loading her back up with another bomb, so keep beating on Big Ugly until I give you the signal. Fuck. Ow. Okay, that foot's down. There we go. Okay. Hands in the way, though. Oh. Oh, we don't need that yet. Fuck. Fuck. Alright, now's the time. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, I need to get in front of him. You know what? I'm gonna try something. Probably not super smart, but kind of out of time. That worked. I'm gonna attempt to do it again. But at this point, he might be a little too high. I might actually fail this. Hey, he's too high. Where is he? There he is. I got him to pause at least. Uh-oh. Shit. Oh, this is real bad. Yep, we just lost. Fuck. Yes. It's because it got up. Oh, cool. We're gonna have to start over. Alright, let's try again. That's all we can do. Alright, let's... I'm actually gonna just do this now. Alright, go up. Jump on him from here. Why? Why did it do that as soon as I jumped? Yeah, I am ready. Let's fucking do this. Yeah, I know the controls. You don't have to go over to... Oh my god. Alright. Right on the hand. Okay. What the fuck? Fucking Joy-Cons. I guess I could have done the flippy thing too. I'm just gonna rely on this. Fuck! That was real dumb. Alright, that did hit him though. I can just get back up there. There we go. There we go. Then yes, I am going to do this again. See if we can just... follow him. Just wait until he stops. Okay. And if we hit him with Bruce's bomb, then we might actually slow him down or get him to stop. Fuck! What are you doing? Oh my god, am I gonna fail again? Got him. Alright. There we go. Alright. We good? Is that it? Yeah, okay. Magic number 3. Huh. Hell yeah. Fuck that thing. That thing's, like, super annoying. You fight him a third time, and I think he flies the third time. Like, he'll float up multiple levels if you don't do it fast. It's just a really annoying thing that doesn't even need to be in the game. Fun story, actually. To my knowledge, that thing is only in there because the director at the time, not the director, but I guess an executive or something, thought it would be a cool thing to have this just looming threat that keeps coming back. And I guess the director at the time was just kind of like, alright, and they shoehorned that thing in. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. That's what I've heard. I don't know if that's the actual story. I'd have to look that up, but apparently that's definitely what it feels like. Anyway. Now Slice. Strike the ceiling spike with a Skyward strike and restore the seal. Quickly. Don't have to tell me twice. You'd think that because this is the Master Sword... Oh. That you only have to seal it one more time, but... Nope. Gotta do it again. Nice work there, Slice. Of course, couldn't have done it without me, but no need to thank Grues. I know I saved your tail. Now let's get that gate of time thing up and running. I'll go on ahead. To be honest, though, Grues does help out quite a bit with that. Like, being able to shoot that thing with bombs is cool. Alright. Oh, did I go far up? Did I go too far? No, it's fine. It's over there. Although, if I'm down here, I can collect these. I don't have to keep stopping. Okay. It seems you were successful in imprisoning that monster again. You have my thanks, Slice. As do you, Grues. I do not wish to dwell on what may have happened if you two hadn't been here. Well, can kind of guess from that first attempt at fighting that thing. Aw, you give me too much credit, Granny. You were the one who got me to stop feeling sorry for myself and put my energy into doing what I could to help. I did what was necessary to get you to realize your full potential. Slice, you must wonder just what... just what it is you've been fighting out there in the Great Pit. There is much I could tell you, but suffice to say it is the root of the evil we face. When you pass through the Gate of Time, you shall learn more. We may seal it and reseal it into its prison 1,000 times, but it will always shatter the bonds that confine it. Such is its awesome power. We must destroy it at its source, or suffer this fate again and again. There is no time to lose. Hit the gate with a Skyward strike. Come on already, charge that sword of yours with that sacred force stuff Granny was talking about and zap the Gate of Time. Right, Granny? Indeed. Now, Slice, go. Go to the gate. Wow, what is going on with my Joy-Cons today? It just keeps wanting to point to the left. Whoa. Whoa. Do not fear it. This is what we have waited for. At long last, the gate has been reactivated. Standing before you is a path that transcends the flow of time. It is a portal to the past, to the very place where Zelda now waits. Go bravely, Slice. If everything is as I suspect, the reunion with Zelda you've fought so hard for lies beyond this gate. Don't worry about me. I'm gonna hang back here, Slice. That stupid monster doesn't know when to quit, and Granny here keeps yapping on and on about how we never know when it might bust free again. Someone's gotta stick around and guard the place. Might as well be me. Besides, if I'm not here, who's gonna look out for the old girl? And you know what? Nah, forget about it. Grues turns into such a lovable character. Even with his dumb walk. When you see Zelda, tell her I said what's up. You got it, pal. Oh, so trippy. Temple of Helia.
Hey!
At last! I've been expecting you, Slice. You are doubtless overwhelmed, so I will explain things as simply as I can. This is the Temple of Helia, though it will come to be known as the Sealed Temple sometime in the future. You stand in the past, ages before your own time. Here, the goddess Helia has only just sealed away demise, and little time has passed since the goddess sent the outcropping of rock into the sky that would one day become Skyloft. It is true to its name. You have passed through the gate of time to an era of the distant past. You will have many questions, but for now you must proceed back through the great doors behind you. It is there that the person you've risked your life and blood to defend waits for you. Yes, ma'am. You've come so far, Slice. I'm glad you made it. I imagine Impa filled you in on everything. We've traveled very far from home to the distant past. In this era, the wounds inflicted on the land during the battle between the goddess and the demon king known as Demise have not yet healed. All the fairy tales about that war we heard growing up in Skyloft, incredible as it may seem, they appear to be all too real. I think it's time you learned the whole story. Let me try to explain. The old gods created a supreme power that gave anyone who possessed it the ability to shape reality and fulfill any desire. They called it the Triforce. In his thirst to make the world his own, Demise readied a massive army of monsters for war. He sought to take the Triforce for himself by force. The goddess feared for her people. She used her power to send both them and the Triforce into the sky on a slice of earth she cut away from the land. This floating rock became the new home of our people. In time, it came to be known as Skyloft. After a long and fierce battle, the goddess Helia succeeded in healing away Demise. However, soon after the Demon King was imprisoned, it became clear that the seal would not hold long against his fearsome power. Helia had suffered grave injuries in her battle with the Demon King. She knew that if he broke free again, there would be no stopping him. And if the Demon King were to free himself, it would mean the end of the world for all beings of this land. In order to put an end to the Demon King, Helia devised two separate plans and set them both into motion. He's just like, what are you talking about? First, she created Fi. She made the spirit that resides in your sword to serve a single purpose, to assist her chosen hero on this mission. Her second plan was to abandon her divine form and transfer her soul to the body of a mortal. She made this sacrifice, as you have likely guessed, so that the supreme power created by the old gods could one day be used. For while the supreme power of the Triforce was created by gods, all of its power can never be wielded by one. Knowing this power was her last and only hope, the goddess gave up her divine powers and her immortal form. You've probably figured it out by now, haven't you, Slice? You are the chosen hero, and I, Zelda, I am the goddess reborn as a mortal. The day of the ceremony, Girahim's tornado tossed me out of the sky and down to the world below. I was nearly captured by the demonic forces, but I was rescued at the last moment by the old woman who lives in the sealed grounds. I had no memory at all of my existence as Helia, but she explained to me. She helped me to remember who I was and what I had to do. I set out to pray at the goddess statues located in each temple across the land. Each statue stirred up memories within me, After I visited them all, Impa, an agent of the goddess, led me here, to the past. All of this is part of the same great effort to prevent the revival of Demise. Stripped of his true physical form by the seal that binds him, he takes the shape of an abomination. But even in his hideous state, he's more than capable of devouring this land if we allow him to do what he desires. We must stop him from freeing himself from the seal that imprisons him, at any cost. That is why I intend to remain here in this time and place, to sustain the seal as best as I can. As long as I continue this vigil, we may be able to prevent the Demon King from fully reviving himself in our own time. I must maintain the seal that that I created so long ago and keep it strong for as long as I am able. With the memories of my former life returning to me, I can see now that this is my purpose. Slice, the goddess created Fee and the Great Blade she's a part of for very specific reasons. For the task of standing against Demise in the monstrous form he now assumes rests solely on your shoulders. Back in our time, you've already driven him back in his prison twice now. I can't thank you enough for that, Slice. During your long journey, you've grown so much. Link's face, he's got no fucking clue what's happening right now. You learned wisdom from solving devious puzzles and traps. You gained power by honing and tempering both yourself and your sword. And by overcoming the trials set before you by the goddess, you've found true courage. Now that those qualities reside in you, you are worthy of wielding the power the old gods left behind for our kind. You can claim the Triforce. And so, he gets the Triforce of Power. Not power, courage, excuse me. Valiant hero, you have endured many hardships and journeyed far in your quest to reach this place. Along your travels you have found wisdom, power, and courage, and for this I shall bless your sword with the goddess's power. May it give you and your sword the strength to drive back the abomination that threatens this land. The mark you see on the back of your hand is proof that you are the hero of legend, and that within you dwells sacred power. This is the mark of the Triforce. Stand now, Slice. Draw your sword. Aw, shit. The goddess has blessed your blade, and the Master Sword has at last achieved its ultimate form. The sword is now imbued with the mythical power to drive back demons, and only Slice may wield it. Slice, before I say another word, I feel like I owe you an apology. You see, the mark of the Triforce on your hand is a symbol of the greatest power in this world. If you can obtain the actual Triforce, we will have the power to vanquish Demise once and for all. The problem is, among the countless souls in this world, only a select few, those with unbreakable spirits, can wield its might. It's impossible to know the true reason why the old gods created the Triforce. But I have a theory of my own. The gods created the Triforce, yet they specifically designed it so that their own kind could never use its power. Somehow, I think that may have been their way of giving hope to all the mortal beings of the land. Which brings us back to you. To face Demise and give the land hope, the goddess, Helia, needed someone with an unbreakable spirit. That someone is you, Slice. But spirit alone wasn't enough. You had to overcome many trials and awaken the hero within yourself, so that you could wield that supreme power. And so I knew that if it meant saving Zelda, you would throw yourself headfirst into any danger, without even a moment's doubt. I used you. Really don't think you had a choice. I can't begin to tell you how sorry I am for pulling you into all of this, Slice. But you have to understand this is a war. And the fate of the land hangs in the balance. I need your strength to tip the scales in our favor. All that may be well-intentioned and true, but it doesn't mean it's right. And it doesn't excuse my actions. But I'm prepared to pay the price for what I've done. To ensure that the seal holds, I will remain here in this time, deep in sleep for thousands of years. Slice, I can't say it enough. I'm so sorry for the way I had to involve you in this. But until my memory of things before our lifetime returned to me, I had no idea we were fated to carry such a heavy destiny. Before all this, I was happy just spending my days hanging around with you in Skyloft. I wanted that feeling to last forever. While it's true that I am Helia Reborn, I'm still my father's daughter and your friend. I'm still your Zelda. When Demise is finally gone, there will be no more need for the seal that binds him, and then I'll be able to wake up. So I'm going to ask you a favor, Sleepyhead. Ever since we were kids, I'd always be the one to wake you up when you sleep in. But this time, when all of this is over, will you come to wake me up? I promise. Forgot how heavy this game can actually get. Alright, on that note, I think that's a good place to take a quick break. I'm going to go ahead and save. And then we're going to take... whoops, wrong screen.